Alright, time to do Q&A. Alright, these questions are from comments on some of my videos. I picked up a few ones that I would like to answer, and as usual, every time I do these Q&As, I pick some names, because that's the question that I get the most, is can you translate my name into Japanese? So I pick a few of them and I'll translate here and I'll answer some of the other questions. So let's get started. Alright, Danny asks, brought a t-shirt but the text on it is in Japanese, I'm pretty sure, and can only find the meanings of a few symbols. How can I, a non-Japanese speaking, reading person, find out what it says? Danny, you're gonna have to learn how to use a dictionary. You can try Google Translate too, although I don't really like it and usually don't recommend it because in my experience the translation is not as correct. But the easiest way, Danny, is to learn how to use the kanji dictionary so that you can find the kanjis in it and put the words together yourself. Conchita asks, I have a question, Mr. Martinez. You can call me Esteban. Mine is koi, not heart, right? Heart is kokoro. Actually, it's both. The kanji for kokoro or heart is the same one. It's the reading that's different. Kokoro means heart or mind, and shin means mind. Allison asks, can someone help me? How do I translate Gris Lane? Alright, this is the first name I'm translating in this video, but as a disclaimer going forward, every time I translate this name is based on the way I pronounce it. I try to understand how it's supposed to be pronounced, and I'm trying to match that pronunciation to the Japanese characters. So if it doesn't sound the way I'm pronouncing it, then I'm sorry, I apologize, and then you need to be a little bit more specific on how your name is pronounced. Gris Lane. So this is Gris Lane, and it starts with Gurisu Rain because I think it's Gris Lane, so you would do Gurisu Rain. Jason's asked, Esteban, are you training with the Key Society? Now this question came on one of my videos called the 4 basic principles of Shodo. Now those 4 basic principles were heavily inspired from what I learned to be the 4 basic principles of Aikido. But I understand that those are truly the 4 basic principles of Ki training. No, I'm not training with the Ki Society, although my former teacher, Toyota Sensei, was one of the founding members of the Ki Society along with Koichi Tohei Sensei. So if anything that I say sounds like come from the Ki Society is because of my influence from Toyota Sensei, and that's the connection. Mifsal, how would you translate Mifsal? Again, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, Mifsal, but I believe it's this way, right here, and let me sure it's Mifusa. Now this right here is not a that's not a character, it's not a letter. What it means is an extension of the last vowel of this character. So this is za, and that is an extension, so it will be za. And that is to mimic the sound of an A-L, like Sal. Tyler Nakamura, I was wondering if I ruined my Suzuri by not washing it after I used it. I used all the ink I made, but some was left in the Suzuri. If I made a mistake by not cleaning it, there is a way to fix and use the stone again. Yes, you need to wash the Suzuri every time you use it because the ink will solidify and will actually take up space in your well here. Sumi ink is water soluble, so you just have to wash it. Just rinse it with water, keep rinsing it with water, keep rinsing it with water until the ink comes out. I also ruined my stone. I accidentally dropped it and cracked it. Nerdion. Are these suitable for watercolor painting? He's asking about my video about the brushes, and yes, Sumi brushes are great for watercolor painting. my wife, who used to paint a long time ago, said that she used to use a lot of sumi brushes in the past. Awoken, what is the song used in the intro? I got 2 questions about this, and the next one is from Musa, who says, I like the music of the introduction. Could you please give me the title and the name of the author? Me. What they're talking about is my old intro, and I'll play it right now. That used to be my old intro. The image, I did it on Kino, so it's just a bunch of slides played together. And the music, I made it with GarageBand on the iPad. I got the iPad, I got GarageBand on it, and I just started hitting keys and using a bunch of pre-loaded Apple loops, and that was it. And the last question is from Evil Shaheen. Are you really evil? I don't think so. So, Evil Shaheen says, my name in English is Shaheen. In Japanese is, and this is how she wrote it, is it right or wrong? Well, Shaheen, it also depends on how you pronounce it. So, the way you wrote it, it reads Shihen. Is that how you pronounce it? Maybe. The way I'm pronouncing it is Shaheen. So, if you wanted to say Shaheen, you have to write it like this. This is the character for Sha, he, and the N. So, Shaheen. Again, if you pronounced it Shihen, that's how you wrote it. But I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I think it's Shaheen. Alright, so that's it for this Q&A and translating some names into Japanese katakana. I really like doing these videos, so if anyone has any questions or they want their name translated, leave a comment down below on this video or the other Q&A or the other videos too. I'm picking questions from a bunch of comments that I see on different videos that I think the answer can help a lot of people. So that's it for this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.